Yeah, I think we should always just we should just keep Space Mike's mic on standby pretty much throughout the whole show, and then whenever he talks, feel free to cut back to him because he's basically an integral at this stage. He is pretty much just part of the show. So
You make it sound like you're like, and just so you know, Dada, he's more important than you.
just so you know, Dada, he's more important than you.
That's totally how that sounded coming out of your mouth. by
None
the
of this
way.
would be possible without you, Dada. It's okay. You're very important. I love you at least.
Wait, and Dada Cam.
Oh,
And,
so close.
And Dada
There you
Cam.
go.
It almost works. It almost, not quite. This is awkward, guys. This is super awkward. All right.
Awesome. Very cool.
But anyhow, yeah. Anytime, just consider him as if he were here. Bring up his mic with us for future shows, and then anytime he talks, just cut right back to him. You don't necessarily.
I'm still trying to retain some sort of control.
No, and then you don't need to put him on the TV because we don't need to always see him. But just anytime he starts talking, you can just even hot punch to him if you need to. Whatever it takes. But yeah, I mean, with these recent, okay. Yeah, now here's what we're gonna do. We're all gonna stare at Mike awkwardly. Go.
Very awkward. Very awkward. I never want to talk over you guys, but like every now and then I'm just like, oh, there's something important I want to say here or add to this.
No,
but...
and actually I think because you wave your arms and I'm not always looking at that screen, so I think if you can actually just interject, remembering yourself that you've got about 100 millisecond delay, so that's, when we do a really quick pause, that may not be enough for you to jump in, but feel free to jump in anytime, right? If you've got something, I think it makes the show more interesting and dynamic. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. We are obviously not scripted, right? So you're not breaking the script, right? It's all about the conversation between the three of us and in the chat room. So you have a live chat room in front of you, right? You can see the chat room.
Yeah, sometimes I don't pay attention to it because, like, right now I'm looking at the chat room, and that's awkward for me to be looking down like this. So, like, when I'm actually on screen, I try to just focus on the camera. But yes, I can see it. I'm trying to always be in the chat room now. So.
All right, cool. Treble, you have to bring back your Bieber hair. What was the Bieber hair? Oh my God, I remember.
You mean this? Is this what you want, Trebles? I'm an adult now, okay? Oh, and hi, Swiss Mike. Nice to meet you. My Swiss clone.
Yeah.
So I heard a rumor that Swiss people's blood is made out of money. Is that true?
If so, become a patron.
Yes.
Our patronage
donate your lifeblood to us.
I must have been failing, or people are not liking the show, or it's just something unrelated. But our patronage has gone down by like $200 per live show, like all at once. Yeah, and then this last Patreon campaign, a ton of declines in the like it was a lot. So it was enough to me for I was gonna grab new lenses for the cameras. I'm like, maybe we'll wait another month for that. Ooh, that hurts. So yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I've only been paying attention to the Space Pod one. I haven't been paying attention to the live one.
Yeah, Space Pods hasn't really been going up either, but I think we need to get some names in the Space Pod. So like we do the slates for these shows, we need to start doing that. I think people will they'll start seeing their names in the show and they'll like that. I'm really digging on. I love Jared's last Space Pod. Also, I loved it when he referred to it as Aerodynamics.
Yeah. Got my cereal with some lox and RP. That whole video was so full of puns. It was awesome. Good job, Jared Head, if you're watching. Yeah, that was a great pod.
So Too Wicked says too big of a break between guests. I don't understand what you mean, Too Wicked. Like,
does he mean like interview guests?
Yeah. So
on the live show.
Yeah. So sometimes it's hard to get interesting people or credible people, and there's actually, believe it or not, you guys may not believe this, I actually do pre-guest calls and actually validate that they're not crazy and then they know what they're talking about and they can actually perform what they're going to say. And sometimes I go down right to the line, I'm like, well, maybe you can do this. I'll give you a shot because you've got a maybe. It's not a clear no. Sometimes I go down that far, and usually I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how much information they have. So those all take time, right? It takes time to get on guests, and trying to get, you want me to get Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson. That was, what is it, 25,000 or 50,000 per gig? Yeah, I don't, let me tell you, we need a lot more patrons before we're getting Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson on this show.
Yeah. Oh boy. There's so many cool people that we would love to talk to, but it's hard scheduling issues and.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like doing Saturdays either. What do you guys think? Here's a question. I know we need to do an open. What's the community think? Some part of what makes it hard to get guests on is the fact that the show is on Saturday in the afternoon, at least in the U.S. What if we did the live show whenever the guest was available? So it wasn't necessarily Saturday. It was, say, Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Or then the next one would be Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. I feel like that's a bad idea because I don't know that we'd be able to get Space Mike. I don't know that we'd be able to get Dutta. Or what if we didn't do the interview live? What if I just did the interview, recorded it, and then we played it back as a segment in the live show? But I feel like that doesn't work either because part of the thing with the live interviews is, let's say we bring on Elon Musk as an example. Now you can ask I'm not going to ask stupid questions, but we actively look at the chat. Yeah, Elon Musk, what's your favorite Musk? I'm not going to ask that. But if you've got good, right? Would you? But we use this as if you're asking intelligent, decent questions, we'll ask them on your behalf of Elon Musk, and I feel like that's, or Dave Maston, or Space Mike, or whomever.
Something that maybe is a solution to that for pre-recorded interviews is announce that you're going to have this guest on this day, and have people submit their questions via Twitter or Reddit or something else ahead of time before the thing, and go that route. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, Patrick was saying if pre-recorded, then just ask us to send in questions on Twitter before. We've actually done that, and we've got ones of responses. So, there's that. All right.
Interesting.
So they're saying break it up. All right. I mean, maybe, right? So we'll play with formats. I'm good at playing with formats, so we'll see what happens. And I do like having the interview live. I think there's an extra energy that you don't get when it's pre-recorded. And I think that being able for you to ask your questions live in real time, and because ask your questions, but maybe they said something that you wouldn't have otherwise thought of, right? That you're not going to be able to hear until you get to the pre-recorded talk. Now you've missed that opportunity, but live you actually get that. So I will always focus on live. But if I have an opportunity to interview Elon again, and he's like, yeah, but I can't. I'm not doing Saturday at 2 o'clock. That's not a thing. I'd be like, all right, fine. We'll pre-record. We did last time anyhow. So all right, there you go. Open. All right, I'll start with color video of Pluto. You'll say, Filet has woken up, or something clever like that.
Very clever.
Yep, and you'll say, what do you want to say, Space Mike? Something clever. Something about probably the Lightning platforms.
SpaceX is expanding its naval fleet.
That's actually pretty good. Navy
Is SpaceX getting the Navy? Stay tuned.
Actually, that's pretty awesome. I'm digging on that. All right.
Cool.
Here we go. All right, this is number 1. Here we go. Coming up, New Horizons has a near true color video.
Wow, what, really?
Of what?
First off, you're supposed to pause in between more. So, shame on you. Secondly, I went too long.
Okay.
All right. Coming up, New Horizons update.
Filet has woken up.
And SpaceX is expanding their naval fleet.
Plus, we're going to talk about Neil deGrasse Tyson and his view. I don't want to say Neil deGrasse Tyson.
All right.
Plus, we're going to talk about
the viability of commercial space.
the viability of commercial space on Mars. the viability of commercial space being the first to Mars.
Commercial space exploration.
Of commercial space pushing the frontier? Expanding the frontier. We're going to talk about the viability of commercial space expanding the frontier.
Welcome to the show.
All
No takes, that was it. That's perfect.
right, here we go. This is number 3. 3. Coming up, New Horizons update.
Filet has woken up.
And SpaceX is expanding its naval fleet.
And then we're going to talk about the viability of commercial space expanding the frontier. Stay tuned. Tomorrow begins right now. How's that? We like that?
Sure.
I think that was pretty good.
Ben has such a way with nonsensical words. That's because when you take a step back and you look at space, or at least rocket science, it's almost filled with nothing but nonsensical words. Especially astronomy. Astronomy also filled with nonsensical words.
And that's why we have Upgoer 5.
Upgoer 5.
By the way, what is the number of ships that you have to have to become an admiral? Admiral?
I don't remember.
Is it like five or more or something?
I don't know.
I think it's 5 or more.
So
is
Elon
spa- so
needs
is
3
Elon-
more ships.
Well, no, they've got support ships and now what? 4 barges?
Holy,
Yeah,
but
they
they're
have 2 operational barges, 2 tugboats, and then 1 support craft that I know of.
That's
Boom,
5.
we need someone
They
to
have
look that up
5.
because if that's true, we've got Admiral Elon Musk.
Yep.
Can we make an exception and just call him AEM?
I suppose, but we have no acronym rule. That's awesome. Dutta, you get 4 Dutta points.
So I'm waiting for Mini Elon to change his name to Admiral Mini Elon in the chat room.
Space Admiral Musk.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yay!
Mini Elon is now known as Admiral Mini Elon.
That's awesome. Very awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, man.
I didn't say awesome once.
I know, but Space Mike said it, so I went, awesome.
I know, but I didn't.
I just remembered something that I thought about. Crazy idea. But what if organized religions invested money into space? Like, hypothetically speaking,
Yes.
let's imagine for a moment that there are living, breathing, sentient humanoid Martians.
Sure.
And the Catholic Church wants to go and baptize all of them and send missionaries.
Because really, why wouldn't they?
So much money. They could make the most epic space program ever.
Yeah, but
Crazy idea,
do you want... Oh, man, I don't want to get into a religious debate, but do you really...
I'm cool with a bunch of Catholic Martians as long as I get to go to Mars. That's fine with me.
Are you, though? I mean, really think about that. I'm going to tread lightly here, but really think about what that's going to bring with it and whether that's something that you also want to seed on Mars. Maybe Scientology, because why not? We all want Tom Cruise.
Honestly, I'd rather have the religions on our side instead of against us, so...
Yeah, that's why I don't want to start the debate, but again, do you? You know what? You and I will give you my opinion of that off the air someday.
Martiantology.
Martiantology.
Martiantology, that's great.
Well,
Oh, man.
Trebles, I would argue that atheists are also kind of a religion. There's I will say I am not anti-spirituality, but I am fairly anti-religion, and I will leave it at that.
Yep. What was that? I'm trying to remember.
Killed
the
that
quote.
conversation. Hail
Oh,
Mars,
I
God of
remember the
War.
quote now. I remember the quote now. Spirituality brings people together and religion separates people.
Oh, that's a great quote. Actually, yeah.
Johnny Spacer says Scientology has a maritime fleet.
They do. They've got their whole, right? The whole...
Don't know, sure.
Oh, yeah.
And Catholics
Johnny
did at
Spacer,
one
I'm not
point,
saying
too.
atheism is a religion, but you kind of get into that same spreading hatred
He doesn't like the
problem.
organization thereof. He doesn't like organizational thought. So
No,
Borg,
that's not true.
No, but like Borg kind of comes into that sort of.
No, that's not it
You
at
don't
all.
like people just being. All right.
No, I disagree with that. You can be, we're organized as a space entity. That's not it at all. I disagree with the idea of spreading intolerance, bias, hate. For what? For why? Why are you being intolerant and spreading hatred? What are you accomplishing? Why do you have to hate? Why? I am not okay with that. And atheism is no better. If they hate religion, atheism can be better. And by the way, religion doesn't mean you have to be bad and hate, but okay, we're not going to get into this. So,
Chat room, I'm so sorry for opening this can of worms.
yeah, it's your fault, Space Mike. It's your fault.
sorry.
So new topic, new topic.
So I was wrong. It's Commodore, not Admiral.
All right, so Commodore
Commodore
Elon Musk.
Commodore is a title for any officer assigned to command more than one ship at a time. So it's Commodore Elon Musk.
Commodore Elon Musk.
He'll be admiral by the time they have ships for the Midland spaceport. So
Someone said that we got it
not
backwards.
Midland, Brownsville.
Someone said that we got it backwards in that you're given ships as an admiral. You're not made an admiral because of the ships that you have, which is true, but it's fun to look at it the other way. Makes it interesting.
Where are you seeing that?
I was way
random
back up
question.
here.
Oh.
How many people in the chat room are Star Trek fans and actually learned about naval hierarchy because of the command structure in Star Trek? I did.
Nerd. Should we get you some pips for the show?
Oh my gosh.
I feel like we should have pips for the show.
If you give me Wesley Crusher's Ensign Junior grade, I'm going to.
I'm totally
No, I'm
going to
just
do
kidding.
that, and I'm going to give you the Wesley Crusher onesie that he wore, whatever that thing was. The WesleyCrusherOnesie.com.
All right, somebody that's good with Photoshop. Ready?
Oh yeah, there you go. Ensign Junior Wesley Space Mike.
You do it. You
Yeah.
Photoshop it. You tag Wesley. What's his name?
Will
See, this is
Wheaton.
exactly why I'm trying to grow the beard, so I can be your Riker. All right?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Space Mike, it's yeah.
I know, it's only an Abe Lincoln, I know.
Space Mike, you can grow a beard about as well as I can, just so you know. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Carrie Ann. Tag Will Wheaton on Twitter, and I guarantee you he'll retweet it.
Will Wheaton.
Wheaton? Will Wheaton?
To Wicked Gate, Track Wars, only correct answer is Stargate. But which Stargate? Atlantis?
Dad says
SG-1?
that normally
Continue.
not any Commodores in the U.S. Navy during peacetime.
Oh, interesting. Normally not any Commodores in the U.S. Is it peacetime, though? Aren't we technically at war? I mean, we got the war on drugs. We're at war with drugs. Not officially. Aren't we officially at war with drugs?
Yeah, I guess. But none of the other wars that America has taken part in since World War II have actually been official wars. None of them. Kind of scary, actually.
Should we get this for Space Mike?
Yeah.
I just, let's see what Destructor's link is for the uniform.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we're getting one for you, and we do expect you to wear it on air.
Actually, I would wear that hoodie. That looks awesome, actually.
All right, done and done.
I think I might wear that.
What size are you?
It
Comes in large, extra. You're extra large? You're extra large?
Well, I wear large t-shirts, but like large hoodies especially, I'm just like, this is too tight, so I like extra large.
How are you like again?
I like extra large.
No, that wasn't how you were like. All right.
Just like my coffee.
I don't understand.
I don't know. I'm gonna shut my mouth at 4.
All right.
Currently, the Commodore is more of a title for the fleet. Is more a title for the fleet air commander. And then my dad, and this is slightly creepy, said +1 to neuropilot.
So yeah. So then he must be
He
correct.
just +1'd.
Yes.
But that's my dad +1'ing.
Your father's not an idiot.
No,
he knows
I'm
how a
not saying-
chat room works.
I'm not saying that's not how it. Okay, you're cute. That's not a chat room thing.
Oh man.
Collectively, the entire internet and Dada and Mike were like, "Oh Ben, oh You've done goofed. I'm in trouble.
I didn't bring my galoshes. The tension's getting deep in here.
My dad is hip, apparently. Would you classify my dad as hip?
I'm sorry, are you looking for me to try and insult your father while, like, right before Father's Day?
I'm trying to dig myself.
The day before Father's Day?
Should we show
That's
him?
what you want me to do?
Is it the
You
day
want me
before?
to insult your father
Yeah, because I don't want to do it.
the day before Father's
Correct,
Day?
because I don't want to do it. So, should we show Dad Dog? Would you like to
He
see?
just cut you from the will. I wouldn't talk to him anymore.
Oh, please, just now cut me from the wheel? Long ago. Long ago. I was about that big when he's like, oh, hell no. I mean, really. Dad Dog, would you like to see your Father's Day gift? Because obviously we haven't mailed either the Mother's Day or Father's Day gifts yet, all of which we have sitting right over here. Would you like to see your Father's Day gift on the air, or would you like to wait and receive it in person?
I mean, I guess that's
Because Ben is as hipsters get. I can control the entire control room with my voice now. Well, I can power it on or power it off.
Huh.
I'm waiting for. I have to wait like a minute for Dad Dog to catch up. All he's done now is lolled.
That's because he's still laughing at me.
Glaring at me. I am in so much trouble, Internet. I mean, I would say you have no idea, but you know exactly how much trouble I'm in.
Wow.
I might die before it arrives, so on air is fine. All right, so we'll go get it. Hang on, I'll be right back. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you'll like it, but I thought it was neat, so I got it. That's how that works.
You're going to need some scissors.
Where? Oh, it's over here. I do?
Yes, because otherwise you're going to show him bubble wrap.
I'm cool with showing him bubble wrap.
All right.
Wait, bubble wrap isn't the gift? Oh.
I will say that this is. Oh yeah, I am gonna use scissors. Holy cats!
I
I don't know where we have scissors. Hi, Mai. Will you find stuff for me?
let me life for you, okay?
Dada help me. He gave me an itty bitty. No, yeah, I want that one. Thank you.
Everybody, on behalf of Carrie Ann, please send your good
don't
vibes
do that
for
when I
her
have
so
a
that she can
sharpened knife
survive
in
this.
my hand. I quite literally almost stabbed you.
What's going on over there? Oh my goodness.
Where's your release, Dada?
Oh man.
Thank you. Mike, host the show. Ready, go.
Welcome to TMR, hosted by the Dark Overlord. Ah.
That went dark really quick.
Today
wait,
we're
what
going to
time
be
is it?
debunking flat earthers.
Okay, we have about 5 more
man.
minutes. I have a really important appointment I have to get to today.
You're wearing a watch.
Could you life for me? Could you life for me?
Again, everybody send your good vibes to Carrie Ann. Please hang in there, Carrie Ann. We all
So my
support you.
parents had to deal with me for the first part of my life. Carrie Ann has to deal with me now. I'm not sure which is worse. All right, so Dad Dog, you're gonna get this beautiful pouch. By the way, it is heavy, and I had to bring it back with me from Florida when I was there last time, and it put my luggage over by not
I
a small.
told you.
I know.
I like how you didn't believe they checked it.
In fact, that's awesome.
TSA checked it.
TSA was like, "What the hell?" So they wait, hang on. I know it's out of focus, but there you go. TSA marked it like, yeah, no, we looked at this.
It means
We
they
sealed it back
looks,
up.
I was gonna say it looks like they opened it.
They must
even.
have. They looked at it, and I bet they swabbed it.
It's a thing on the. It says right.
It doesn't matter. They can't just trust the thing, right? They have to.
Okay.
All right, so let me take
What
the
is
TSA
it?
stickers off. Good thing I got to the airport early because the TSA was probably like, "What?"
Patrick, that's what I was thinking. It looks like a brick of some drugs.
Oh, it is. It is a brick. That's probably what they thought too. They're like, "What's going on here?" I feel like leaving the TSA stickers on. Oh wow, they kind of don't rip off very well. All right. Are you worried that the scissors are gonna fly?
Trebles.
What's the what was the?
No. That is funny though. I like that one.
Inspected.
Yeah, definitely keep that one.
you need to-
Don't.
All right. So, Dad Dog, I don't know how well this will show up on. God, this thing is heavy. I don't know how well this will show up on camera, but
Yeah, Dad, you probably can throw it at Mom Dog, but I prefer that you not.
there you go.
If I may have a preference. Yep, it still looks like a brick. I'm so glad you opened that.
Let me bring it closer. I don't know how well this is going to work. This is Dad Dog's gift. This is.
it-
You want to start reading the thing for me?
Yeah, I wanna. All right, because
It's pretty.
it's gorgeous. Oh yeah, it looks like they swabbed it right there.
Oh, they totally did. So she's going to read the thing. This is what it looks like up close.
Harvested from the ancient seabeds located at the foothills of the Himalayan mountains. Sealed by volcanic lava, the salt remained protected from other elements for over 200 million years.
Oh, that's. I
preserving
should clarify. We bought my dad's salt.
its natural flavor. This is a Himalayan salt brick.
So what this
I'm
is?
sorry, Himalayan salt platter. I
Yep.
guess
What
is
you
they
do?
technically call
Let's
it.
say
Those
you're
are
cooking a. Let's say you're cooking a steak or something like that. When you're done, you actually you put the steak on here and you use this as a serving platform, and it will actually kind of pull in some of the salt juiciness, and also salt isn't juicy, but it'll kind of pull up some of the salt and make the steak even better, as it were. And then you can, yeah.
Yeah.
I've s-
Quick word of
I've seen-
caution: don't ever put this through the dishwasher.
It will not come out the other end.
I've seen people actually bake with those, using it like a pan in the oven, and
Yep.
you also get all the flavors soaked in that way too.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Very cool.
So there you go, Dad Dog. So you can make epic steaks and whatnot.
Hopefully he doesn't die before he gets to use it.
Well, I'll mail it in about 2024, so I'm pretty sure I have his Christmas present still here somewhere. Yeah. So there you go, Dad Dog. That's your Father's Day gift. Happy Father's Day. Thank you for putting up with me for my whole life. We're gonna say 28 years.
I was gonna say I definitely took you away from some of that.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Also, there needs to be a wife day. Is there a wife day? Oh yeah.
It's
anniversary.
called our anniversary.
Could you help me life more? Hang on, I'm bringing you to. We're doing cool stuff for your anniversary. Here, let me just.
When is our anniversary?
Oh, the 26th of the month.
Which month?
One of the J's. This month, the 26th of June.
Wow.
Sir Game a lot. That's funny.
Well, there you go.
Admiral Mini Elon says that you guys need to get a robotic personal presence device.
A robotic personal presence device.
Yeah, he shared a picture of it, and I didn't know what it was at first. I was like, "What? What is that?"
Where? Let's see here.
I guess I can roll around the studio in my little robot.
The best part
That'd be
about
cool.
this
Oh.
particular very important thing that he has to go to, like pretty much now, is that they serve beer there.
They do, in fact, sir. I can't drink the beer, but they do. In
But
fact,
I
serve
can.
beer. Speaking of,
Ends the DD.
oh no, that's not why I can't drink beer. I broke my pancreas, basically, is what it comes down to. So alcohol's bad for me. I can, in fact, drink beer. It's just not super smart. All right, I think we're done. I got to get to my super duper freaking important appointment. I really should not miss this. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. On that note, haircut time.